So we are going to be opening this image in Photopea. You can use any image you want. I'm just kind of getting it on my desktop here. And so I can go to File and Open. And so any image you want to use is your choice. We're going to be doing a duotone today. And so really a few steps. And again, not much different than the directions that are in Photoshop. So right now, what I need to pull up is my layers. I can see it over here. If it's not there, I can go into my window and go to layers. And you can see my image here, and at the very bottom here is actually the end of my layers panel. It's way down here. And what I'm going to be tapping into is this new adjustment layer. I'm doing some effects with gradient map. Gradient map is going to add color to your image really quickly. It kind of took out color there. So let me do some shifting around here. So here's our gradient right now that's applied, and it's a black and white gradient. But the cool thing is I can pick all kinds of different gradients, and once I do, I can start to manipulate those gradients as well. So when I have the gradient open, I just double clicked the little gradient map symbol here, and I can actually go in and add other sliders. I can change out the color. So when I double click, I can actually go into picking some other colors. So I want to kind of change this up and add more. These sliders are the blend sliders, and as you move them, you'll see kind of the transition between those colors happen a little differently, and you can control kind of where the lights and darks are. So it's a really fun way to add color and to to bring a mood and a feeling into your work that is yeah, it's pretty phenomenal. There's so much, and so I love how the sky just went, right? So because the sky is pretty bright, it tapped into that area. And again, if you want to add elements here, you can even add from the picker so that the colors maybe are more alike, so more unified. Once you get okay, you can go okay. Now, if you don't like what you've made, you can always turn that eyeball off. There's my original. Here is my gradient. I can get back into it. Again, double clicking is a lot of what I'm doing here. Then how cool is it? You're going to file save as a PSD, and we're saving as a PSD so I can actually open these up and I can see your gradient map. And so enjoy this one. This one's a brief and fun one. I would also file and export as a JPEG because JPEGs are easy peasy to see. They're transferable to all kinds of devices. So once you have those files, you can upload those along with your original. Though if you upload the PSD, there's the original. So as long as you've done a layer here, you don't need to upload your original because I'll see your original. And it's important that you're working with an original file as we are printing. One of the things you should know is that as we print, prints require 300 dots per inch. And so when I look at this in terms of inches, it's cool that I can actually print this really huge. But if you're using an internet image, it's like the size of a stamp. So it's really important you're using quality JPEGs of your own. I know it takes up a lot of information, and eventually maybe you'll ditch those PSDs and get rid of them, but I hope you enjoy this one. It's a really fun one. I would do a lot more actually. Right now I'm looking at kind of the branches here, and I would like to have a little bit of different color on there. So as you add more colors in, you can kind of find out where those are going to go, and you could add, see, oh, let's go back and go, okay. See how I can pop in some more color in those areas? So that's what's really cool about this. You can add colors in. So enjoy.